No, God, please, no, no, no.
Hey guys, how's it going? Johnny Trucking here in Newton, Illinois. I wonder if you think I'm about to haul these propane tanks over here. I'm about to haul some propane. I'm about to pick up one of those trailers back there, and I'm gonna be hauling some propane. I'm lying. That's not actually happening. Actually, I wish that was happening right now, but that's not. What's actually happening right now is my truck is completely stalled out. It has no power in it. I lost all power to the truck this evening. And so I guess to give you a little bit of what the issue has been going on with this truck, in my last video I explained that when I stopped at that Love's the other day, I went to take a shower and stuff. I came back and the truck wouldn't turn on, so we called roadside. They came out, they jumped the truck, and everything seemed like it was fine. So the road service guy just kind of left it at that. And it was 2 days ago. Yesterday I was at a shipper and I had to turn off the truck, and then I tried to turn it back on, and it kind of struggled a little bit, but so I turned it back off, and then I turned it back on and it kicked back on again. So I thought, okay, at that point I thought, all right, there's definitely an issue, and if I had to guess, it's probably with maybe one or two or whatever, the batteries might be no good or something like that, right? So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this. I might need to get somewhere where I can get them checked and replaced. But went the rest of the day, everything was fine, didn't have any problems, right? I even went and filled up and didn't have any problems. So then today, once again, didn't have any problems, everything seemed good. And then I went to a TA to fill up. So I turned off the truck, filled up, got back in the truck, turned it on, and it did the same thing it did 2 days ago, which was it just wouldn't start. It was struggling, it would not kick over. Luckily, I'm there at a TA. There's a TA service there, so I went to go and check in. They came out, they jumped me, and then I went drove it into the service to get the batteries checked. Well, then they told me one of the batteries was no good, so they replaced it and then sent me on my way. Well, 200 miles later down the road, about 200 miles, I started noticing that the battery gauge was going down. And if you know anything about vehicles, it's when you're driving, no matter if it's a semi-truck or a normal vehicle, if you notice while you're driving that your battery gauge is going down, that's a bad thing. That means that the batteries aren't getting charged and they're just getting drained. So I was noticing that it was going down, and I was like, oh, that's not good. And within 10 minutes of driving, as I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna pull over, ooh, there's a bug. I noticed that it's dropping quickly. So anyways, so I pulled over, right? I pulled over and I found the first place that I could pull in, because it was either I pulled in here or I was gonna have to pull over on the side of the road here. I'm in Illinois, Highway 33, which is basically a 2-lane highway. See where that truck's coming there. One way that way, one way this way, and there's virtually no shoulder. So if I would have pulled over on the side of the road, I would have been taking up pretty much all of that lane, and it would have been a big pain in the ass to be pulled over on the side like that, because you're gonna have people going around you, and it wouldn't have been good. So luckily, I was able to find this place here that looks like it's closed, so there isn't any traffic or anything like that. And there was enough room for me to pull in and get this thing in here before it stalled. Sure enough, after about 10 minutes, it stalled, and it just completely turned off. It lost all battery, all the systems, everything turned off on it. It's completely dead. So at this point, I'm not exactly sure what's going on with this truck. I have a couple of hunches just based on a little bit of automotive kind of experience that I have. I'm not a professional, and I'm not a professional mechanic or anything, but based on the things that I kind of know what to look for, is if it's not a battery problem, right? Because we just got the batteries checked today, and they even replaced one of them that was no good. So if it's not the batteries that are the problem, what it probably is, in my opinion, it could be something else, but in my opinion, I think there might be a problem with the alternator. Because if the alternator is not charging the batteries, then your batteries are just going to die, because you need the alternator to charge the batteries up to filter the power through, so that your batteries just don't drain and die, right? That's the whole point of the alternator. So if I was a betting man, I'd guess that the alternator probably has been, with this issue that's been going on, I'm assuming that the alternator has probably been kind of wishy-washy, and then today it finally just decided to go out and die. Because as soon as I started noticing that the voltage was draining on the batteries, it went from 14 volts to 0 volts in about 30 minutes. And that's usually a pretty good indication that something is not charging those batteries, and they're just, you're running this big old truck. It's just going to kill the batteries really, really quick if there's nothing to charge them with. So I'm thinking that that's probably the problem. The thing that kind of sucks is that I'm currently loaded right now. I was on my way to Kentucky, then that's not going to happen anymore. So I just got to wait for a roadside. I'm probably going to get towed tonight, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But that's what I'm dealing with tonight, guys, and I'll give you an update as soon as I know something. But yeah, them's the breaks, I guess. All right, everyone. Well, I got a little update for y'all on the truck issue. So they did get a tow company to come out. They thought it was a good idea based on the history of what's going on with the truck over the past 2 days. They pretty much thought what I thought, which is a jump wasn't really gonna do anything for the truck at this point, like jumping the truck. So we did get it towed. It got towed here in Effingham, Illinois, at the Kenworth. They're not open till the morning, so it's there. I'm put in a hotel for. Hopefully it won't be for the whole 4-day duration, but if it's gonna take that long to do whatever they need to do with the truck, I could be here all the way up until Tuesday. It's Friday night now, so hopefully not, but it's one of those it is what it is kind of thing. So, well, the only thing I can do is make the best out of a unfortunate situation and then go from there. Either way, at some point, I'll be back in a truck, whether it be the current truck that I'm in or another truck. I guess that remains to be seen here. But I'm guessing I'll find out more tomorrow as to what's going on with the truck and how long it's going to take and how long it stands to be down, and then we go from there. But for now, I guess I'm just going to sleep tonight, relax a little bit, and then just relax tomorrow and take it easy. That's all I can do, right? Just make the best out of an unfortunate situation. So I'll keep you updated with what's going on. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. No truck, in a hotel. Well, I guess that's what it is, right? I'll update y'all soon.